Alright? There was this time when the world was still young, and the brightest night that the summer would allow. The sea injected life into the ever-steady shore, and what's more, on that shore there was beauty that was born. She had fire-red hair, and eyes that saw truth, and a heart in her hands way too big for her chest. She held it tightly, stood firm on the sand, held it high for all those looking to find. And people would come from faraway places to inquire if they were the ones, wholesome and brave, but no words would she speak, no emotion to give insight, but her heart would catch sight of the truest that they were, but cold nights brought the darkness, and the men came to see her. Men with no intention of asking her questions of heart they'd come to take from her. Tell her that they loved her, strip her bare under the moon, and then batter that heart she was tangled in tightness. Well scared of spiders, feeling like the world had taken from her all that she knew. She set sail from the shore on her own little island, hoping to her last to be away from it all, and she watched unexcited as the world sunk behind her, hoping to her last to be safe once again. But then, in a flash from behind her, rose a boatload of pirates, took every last piece of the things that she had saved up to be. She returned to the shore, hard-faced as the wind. She had changed not to return in the same way again, and on shore she raised a daughter to run from affection, not to believe that love could exist in this world. And at night she took flight in the arms of false affection, hoping just to be held tight one more time. She never laughed out loud, but often cried out in public in regret of things she knew she would do but hadn't done yet still every summer. After the break in the clouds, a boat would come from somewhere beyond the wreckage of land. Its crew was a mixture, all full of soldiers, but fought not wars of kings or countries. They stood for the last drops of hope in the ocean and collected the things that they found out to sea. Their cargo was a mixture, barrelfuls of laughter, crates full of hope, and the things that they had found out to sea, they brought it to harbour. Sold songs, traded emotions, but never did well in this place by the sea. But one day in September, unloading their bounty, our beauty, she scoured it for something to fill that hole in her chest, and then she stood in silence. So on the corner of a small table, something she recognised that maybe had belonged to her. It was different, wrapped up in boat string, tied in a small sail. It had changed, but somehow she knew it was hers. The young sailor who held it looked at her gently. He knew it was hers, so he gifted it back. So true, the young sailor pledged he would help her restore all the damage that the years had brought on. And now every summer, after the clouds break and the winds turn and the sun shimmers softly on the brink of the dawn, our beauty she sings to the corners of the four oceans to tell the whole world that she isn't broken anymore.